Welcome, everybody.
What's up?
Hi.
We are doing a special bonus episode of our 80s rewind, rewatching cartoons from the 80s and the toy lines that accompanied them and the cultural impact of them. And we stumbled upon a gem, maybe? A gem that is filled with bleach and toxins and horrible chemicals for the eyes. Along the same lines of Thundercats and Silverhawks, there was also a show that took place in the ocean or in the sea. So we had the Thundercats being the land dwellers, we had Silverhawks being the sky dwellers, and now we have Tiger Sharks being the ocean dwellers.
Yep, they are they're the Navy, dude. The Thundercats Army, and
The Silverhawks Air
Space
Force.
Hawk. Air Force, yeah, Silverhawks.
That's a weird
Called
way
them
to put
Space
it.
Hawks,
but
yeah.
that makes sense.
It's the only other I was trying to think of what other. You got those three elements there, and I was like, you couldn't really do a fire one and whatever. Those are less. It's more about your movement through the thing of air, water, and land, which
Sure.
brought me to the military.
Where's
Yeah.
our crawlers?
What's the Coast Guard of this situation? You know,
The Coast Guard. Yeah.
How's that
good one.
different than just the ocean dwellers, though?
dude, ask the Navy, dude. I don't know.
Ask the Navy. Ask the branch of
You
military.
you brought it up, so I just was wondering what your distinction was.
So, well,
They guard the coast, dude.
so
Hey,
it could be
they
Space
guard the
Force
coast.
too.
I
Like
get
the
it.
Silverhawks could be Space
Space
Force.
Force.
Also, there's a lot of different.
Space Force was a sci-fi thing back then.
True.
How's the Space Force doing, dude? I haven't heard about them in a while.
I bet they're doing
They're
great.
okay. I mean,
They're
they've had a
thriving.
little bit of a rough patch after COVID, haven't we all? They're bouncing back.
They're gonna make
Yep.
their comeback soon, guys. Just be patient.
Comeback's
We're gonna-
bigger than the setback, dude.
Always.
So, yeah, this is on YouTube. I found the first 4 episodes, I think.
4 episodes.
Yeah, so we're just gonna watch the first one and see how that lands. And yeah,
It's a 2-parter. We should watch the 2-parter.
we'll
If it's a
see.
2-parter.
We'll see.
We'll see how it
See how
is.
much
We'll
we
see.
handle.
Yeah. I'm talking. Dude, 4 episodes are 43 minutes? What the fuck? These
What? Get angry over tiger sharks. It lasts all of like 15 seconds.
Dude, we're getting a fucking VHS rip right now, dude. Hell yeah. Laura Martin.
I'm gonna keep.
You remember Laura
ordering-
Martin?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep ordering
peace, Laura.
fucking like VHS blind boxes, and I'm gonna hope that I get a Tiger Sharks VHS.
Hell yeah, dude. What? Oh yeah, it was the block. They were part of a block, that's why. Or the comic strip block.
Karate Cat.
Karate Cat?
Can't we watch Karate Cat?
Dude, we're getting more inspiration now. The mini monsters.
Whoa, this is so broad
Hell
show.
yeah.
This is broad show
Speed
code.
rock.
It's so hard.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've never seen
Fuck
a
the
block
street
of programming
sharks, dude. I want the
more
street man. Street
more
frog.
fucking-
Street man.
tuned to Broadway. Give me Street
Definitely.
Man.
That means these are probably like 10 to 12 minute long fucking episodes, not full 20.
The comic strip.
Dude, it's the same thing as
Yeah.
Thundercats and Space Hawks.
Yep.
They kept that. Hell yeah.
Tiger Shark.
It is indeed.
Hoo boy, hoo boy.
But
What did we just watch, guys? What was that?
a nightmare.
Yeah, that was a fever dream.
If you could rank just the top 3, you know, rank the Tiger Sharks, Thundercats, and Silverhawks. Where would you put this?
Thundercats, Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks.
That's it right there. Got it in one.
I think that's pretty much anybody watching
It's
their consensus, or like their result would be like, yep, that's how it goes.
It's not a
Thundercats,
coincidence.
Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks.
It's not a coincidence that it is each, like, they are in order of their release, like reverse order essentially.
Yeah,
Or
they were just
order
grasping.
of their-
They're grasping. It's like we need more. We need more of these like anthropomorphic humanoid animal things.
Yeah.
You've heard of doubling down. Have you heard of tripling down?
Tripling down. Triple D, dude.
That's right. While the iron's hot, while the iron's hot, while the iron's hot.
So the main story is
We
what?
can. Well, first of all, the intro.
Sure, the intro.
Which one?
Intro.
I guess
the
there was-
animation was kind of fun.
Yeah, the Tiger Shark intro.
But,
Tiger Sharks intro? Or we're not including the comic strip thing?
The comic strip thing?
No. The comic strip thing was fun, but that was a block that it was a part of a bunch
I
of
know.
different shorts.
I didn't know if we were gonna.
That was cool though. I've never witnessed that block, the comic strip.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Hold on, Bracho. Yeah, we should make a little special mention of the hip hop frog cartoon.
Street frogs, dude. I was saying, fuck the street shark. Give me the street frogs, dude. So yeah, it was
What
part
that
of
was
a.
about.
So it didn't have its own, like, solo, spot. It was part of a show that showcased multiple shorts. Called the comic strip. So you had fucking tiger sharks, and then you have what was it, like Karate Cat and Street Frogs and something else.
Yeah. So it was just like like a little block of animation, and then this was kind of their action show, maybe, because I mean, maybe karate frogs or whatever the heck.
They're straight ahead action show. Yeah, no, not like a comedy or whatever. But we can confirm that the theme song follows the same formula as Thundercats and Silverhawks. This time it's Tiger Sharks, Tiger Sharks. Was basically how the theme song went.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, same thing. Here's a certain amount of syllables, and then say the name of the show. Same, repeat.
Yep.
But the animation was fun in the intro.
Animation was a banger, like always in those intros. They put all their money to that to make it really appealing, which helped. I mean, yeah, like if I was watching that, I'd be like, oh, I'm ready for this fish action show. Sure.
It's just like how with a comic book, the cover art's usually always better than the interior because they have more time.
Yeah.
And
true.
more money to do it.
What I didn't understand, and maybe there's some exposition. Who are these tiger sharks?
Okay,
Are they scientists?
So the tiger sharks are what was that?
Are they marine biologists that just LARP as fish?
They are so futuristic time tiger shark team were humans and unidentified aliens who had to use a device called the fish tank in order to transform. There was a thing I just read about it. It's a team of human and marine animals. No, that's not it either. I had a good description of it like a little bit ago and can't find it. But yeah, I guess they're humans, aliens, a mixture, and they're on that planet for I don't know why.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are they looking for resources? Or
Tiger shark arrived. The tiger shark. Ugh, if I can talk. The tiger sharks arrived there on a research mission, and ended up serving as the protectors of the planet. So I guess they were on a research mission.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. Because there was never really. I mean, Walro, the walrus dude, kind of takes the part of those.
and that involves them turning into nightmarish fish people.
Yeah, but he plays the part of those, the Spock guy, or like the mastermind, or like the man behind the curtain kind of thing, where it's like, I'm giving you guys a mission, kind of dude. Because there wasn't that in this. Like in Thundercats.
No, yeah, there wasn't.
In Thundercats, it's that one old dude, and then it's
Jaga.
Until Jaga dies, and then there isn't one.
But then,
but then he was there.
Yeah.
Silverhawks, I guess, kind of have that too.
Silverhawks
to a
had
degree.
A commander kind of dude, the Spock character, or whatever that was, and then this is just Walrose, just like, hey, jump in my pool, and they're like, all right, let's do it. And then
my boy Walrose.
Everybody jumps in the pool and turns into a fish.
Yeah.
And
and then they fight the bad guys a couple times, and then that's the episode.
They fight bad guys. they show off some of their powers.
The dog becomes a dogfish.
The dog becomes a dogfish.
That's pretty fair.
Octavia. Can you name all the names? Like Octavia.
No, absolutely not. I
can't.
Mako, Dolph, Angel.
Walro.
Oh, is there Brock? I thought I heard the name Brock. Is that one?
Bronk. Like Bronco.
Okay.
That's where the name comes from. I'm looking at a list right now. So you have Mako, who obviously turns into the Mako shark. He's, I think, might be the coolest looking one. And then you have Walro, who's the walrus. Rodolfo, aka Dolph, who becomes the dolphin. Octavia, who is the octopus. Lorca, who becomes the orca. Bronk, who becomes a seahorse hybrid, hence Bronco, Bronk. Angelfish, and Gup. While his name might imply that he turns into a guppy, his features, including flipper-shaped legs and pin teeth, more closely resemble an unidentified pinniped.
The dog? Okay.
No, the Gup. Oh no, yeah, that is Gup. Yeah. My bad.
That's what I mean when I feel like these guys are like fish weeaboos, is they even named their dog a fish name. They designed their spaceship for research purposes after a fish. Like everything to them is like, hey, we're all named after fish. We live in a place like shaped like and themed after fish. It's too much.
Yeah. There is a fun voice cast for this. And it's one of those, again, where it's like people from the other shows,
Yeah.
I was looking at it a little bit.
So it's like, yeah, it's all those dudes. And then they voice other people too. Some of the bad guys and stuff like that. But, yeah. Just funny. That's just all those dudes, just the Thundercats dudes. One day we're just like, okay, I gotta go do fucking Tiger Sharks now. Gonna hang up my Lino, and I'm gonna go do Fishman.
So did they? It was during the same production
non-distinct accent.
They were doing the same kind of thing.
There's like surprisingly little, like, I was looking at the other voice cast. I went to IMDb, and there's like nobody. It just lists the main people, and like T-Ray, the manta ray, he's just like, nobody knows who voiced that guy. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah. You go to the IMDb page, and it just lists the main cast. And that's it.
It was such a like far distant afterthought. They're like, yeah, we had it in production. We had like these 3 ideas that we wanted to get out of our, out of our minds and on paper and on celluloid, or, we wanted Thundercats. We wanted to start with a bang, and then we were like, all right, let's capitalize. Let's make another one. Let's do Silverhawks, see how that goes. And they're like,
It was pretty successful. Let's do
nobody,
another.
nobody cares anymore, really. So let's just kind of throw this one out there and see, like, whatever. Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm. We got to do it. Rankin Bass wanted that toy money.
Other than the horrible cursed images of the fish guys, I was fine with the episode. It was fine.
It was like I was saying another time. I forget what show it was, but this was the first episode as fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hits all the first episode shit. Bang, bang, bang. Here it is.
Didn't
Fast enough pace.
Yeah.
Gets you set up and fighting bad guys and
Right.
set up the stakes, and there you are. You know what I mean?
I think Wilson made the joke, like, or maybe it was you, I forget. But, you know, after everything they said, they had to recall everybody's name, so we just get that out of the way. Like, way to go, Lorca. Way to go, Dolph.
Good
Hey.
idea, Joel.
They do
Yeah,
that on Thundercats too, though. You know what I mean?
They do. I mean, but that's just
Yeah,
also
true.
just a trope of these shows, just to
Yeah.
get that exposition out there. Like, you got to know these names now, so these are who they are.
And it's like you know, it's a thing for little kids too. So they're trying to drive the name of the character in there, so you know who it is. Like if it's your first time or if it's your whatever.
Do
Here's
you
the name
feel-
of this character.
Do you feel like even this, seeing these 6 characters, like it's too much? Like there's too many of them?
Yeah, 6 is too many, dude.
But then we add another one. We add the killer whale guy.
Lorca, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it feels like more than that. It feels like you lose count because you can't fit all of them in the frame too much.
Right.
Like Thundercats is different to me because like your core like actual team of people is like 4 people.
3 or 4
You know?
most of the time, yeah.
It's Lion-O, it's Tigra, it's
Panthro and
Panthro and
Lion-O.
Chitara, and then like Kit and Cat are like kids, you know what I mean? And then fucking Snarf is a piece of shit. And like
Hey,
You
this
just,
one gets bonus points then because Gup is just a dog and it doesn't
Yeah,
have a
Gup's fine,
voice. Gup is great.
Yeah.
Doesn't talk. Just barks and becomes a fish.
right.
It's not like Snarf. Yeah.
Yes. And then that nightmare fucking thing in
Silverhawks. Yeah, the
Silverhawks, yeah.
Copper Kid.
Oh dude. I don't know. The cynical part of me thinks this isn't exactly why they did this, but the toys for this were flip heads. Like they had flip head shit.
Oh, kind of like those Power Ranger flip head things?
Yes. Yes. So it went from human head to their fish head.
Okay.
So cynical me thinks like that was the entire purpose of why they have it in the show, where they can turn from human to shark to fish, because that's the toy, you know.
Right. They actually had toys.
Yeah. Did I talk about the flip head shit?
You did talk about the flip heads, and I'm looking at some of these toys now. You even got some of the Silverhawk toys that I have not seen.
Yeah. Yeah. I went through. 'Cause I guess it makes sense because the different gimmicks will allow for different toys, but I just assumed since like the shows looked the same and were the same thing that the toys would be just the same, but they're not.
I see Mumbo Jumbo.
Yeah, yeah, you got, you know, Silverhawks are more like 80s G.I. Joe size, like those 3.5 inches or whatever,
Uh-huh.
looks like. The Thundercats were like your traditional, like 6 inches, I think. And then the Tiger Sharks ones are like, yeah, like the flip head Power Rangers ones, which is interesting. All different. Different toys for different boys.
The bad guys for
Yeah.
these, the one that I really liked was the Monstar.
Yeah.
That one was great. The Manta Ray was a cool design for a bad guy because it looks like he's got like devil horns for his like fins that flap up. Thought that was kind of cool.
2 out of the 3 are voiced by the same guy.
And then you said that it looks like one of the characters kind of looks like like he's from Yellow Submarine. Blaney.
Yeah, which I guess he's the lead bad guy or lead or whatever, dry land bad guy. I don't know. Some sort of bad guy.
Some sort.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, would you guys watch this? Like, continue watching this ever? You
Oh,
think?
no. Nope. Mm-mm. No, sir. Done in one on that one.
Wilson,
Yes.
would you?
Would I?
Would you continue watching this ever? Like after this episode, are you good?
I would give it exactly 2 more episodes to win me over. Give me something to make me feel like, okay, I'll watch more. But that's all I got in me. I don't think I can physically handle more of the dolphin than that.
Same.
Right. Yeah, the dolphin alone, dude.
That
I
theme
never want to
song,
look at that.
I'll hear that theme song anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all have a great theme song. That's the weird thing. Like I thought,
It's
it's
all the same theme song. I mean,
it's pretty much the same, but like it's that much different, you know, just because they are just doing, you know, some kind of riff on the syllables of the name of the show.
mm-hmm.
But
And
it works. I mean,
even
it's,
the naming conventions too. You have Thunder Cats, Silver Hawks, Tiger Sharks, right?
yep.
They have naming conventions too.
Is there anything else like this? Because I know we did talk about
Yeah,
eventually.
Silver Hawks and Thundercats.
Other than that, though, and not like a Rankin Bass joint, but like and
Like
we
an
talked-
also ran of different franchises or whatever.
Well, something similar to this, where it's not necessarily the same formulas as Thundercats and Silverhawks, but it's our discussion that we had at the end of our tier like ranking when we talked about we should do a watch through of all the shows that have anthropomorphic things like Biker Mice from Mars, you know, like those types of shows, because that was popular, and I think that's what this show was trying to go for, was like those shows that actually were a little bit more popular than this, but this was like the first of its kind. Like these shows were kind of first of its kind, where it's like, yeah, these are anthropomorphic animal.
Well, Turtles
things.
was on at this point.
Turtles, yeah, but like they were less humanistic. Like they were just like turtles elongated and taller. You know, it's like they didn't have a lot of human features. They were mostly turtle. But like things like Biker Mice from Mars, Biker Mice from Mars don't look like they have mice features, but also human features. You know, like they have hands. Like they don't have like little rat feet. They have like boots on, and you know, street sharks. They're sharks. They're big heads, but they had like human body parts,
humanoid
like
bodies,
and things like that. So like, maybe we should do a watch of the Street Frogs. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Oh yeah, I'll add it. I'll add it to the list.
We just gotta. I mean, every time, like I don't know who brought up Tiger Sharks when we watched, you know, our episodes. But yeah, like
it had to be Eric.
It's like we stumbled upon another show with the Karate Cats and the Street Frogs. So it's like, man, what the hell?
Can I just tell you guys the names of the Street Frogs? I think that will tickle you.
Do it, yeah.
I had to look it up when we started talking about it. You got Dr. Slick, Honey Love Loretta, Big Max, Spider, and last but not least, you got Moose the Loose.
Dude.
And those are all frogs.
Those are all frogs.
with street smarts and a hunger for hip-hop dance and music in a world inhabited by anthropomorphic animals with a mix of 80s culture.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
Street Frogs.
Street
Where's
Frogs
that?
added to the list.
I got 2 big frogs and a microphone.
I think, yeah, we should maybe just continue with this idea and put that on the list, and then we'll do kind of a vote together as a group to be like which one like should we jump into next. Is it going to be like the Nicktoons, the Disney Tunes, the Fox
So
Tunes?
yeah, I have lists ready for the Saturday Morning Disney and the Anthropomorphics. I have lists ready for those.
The 80s pilot rewind becomes the cartoon fever dream, like extravaganza. I don't know what the hell to call it. Like
great.
the
No, that was good.
overarching.
It's like they're all specific, like necessarily genres, but like very specific categories, I guess. Like Saturday morning Nickelodeon's like a thing, and like, you know, or Saturday morning Disney, and then you have like Nickelodeon, 90s Nickelodeon cartoon. That's a very specific, you know, category. And I
Without
would say
trying,
too, at some point, the late 90s, early 2000s Cartoon Network also would be one.
and without trying to throw a significant wrench in anything, we haven't even broached the topic of the like 90s Nickelodeon live action block of programming. We kind of covered a little bit of it, like we watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? But Are You Afraid of the Dark? Pete and Pete. Maybe even Kablam could be with some of the claymation and but
Oh,
Harriet the Spy.
Harry the
R.I.P.
Spy. Wait, R.I.P.
Yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg died.
I didn't know that she passed. Shit.
Yeah, like a week or two ago.
yeah, it was.
Oh, dang.
It was recent. Yeah, really recent.
Oh, but I mean the Adventures of Alex Mack.
Alex Mack. That's one of my cousin Skeeter, or
Yeah.
Cousin Skeeter.
There's a hey dude. There's a plethora of Nickelodeon live action. There's Disney
Salute
stuff.
Your
There's
Shorts.
Salute Your Shorts.
What's the one where the kid turns into a dog? You remember that?
No.
Kind of like, yeah, it's somewhere rattling around back there, but yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about.
But I don't want to like. We should just stick to cartoons for now. But clearly, there's plenty more out there.
But I do like that. I mean, this is great content. I like just our discussions on, you know, these nostalgia things and things we haven't seen, because I have not seen Street Frogs. I have not seen Karate Cats. I've seen things similar to that, like SWAT Cats and all that. But
We are going to be the most well-versed people in the things that matter the least. Like, if somebody comes up to us and I'm like, hey,
that's my
have you
skill set,
seen
dude.
Street Frogs, Tiger Sharks, and this other thing, we'll be like, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
we've only seen one episode, but I can tell you what that was like.
We're great to have on trivia teams.
What?
The show's 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd. That's what I was thinking of.
The dog.
Where the boy gets
oh my
turned
gosh,
into a dog.
that's all of a sudden digging up. Just that name is digging up some hidden memories there.
A bully is transformed into a dog that must perform 100 good deeds with the help of a shy classmate
Oh my
before he
gosh.
gets turned back into a human.
I bet if we scrolled through some of that, I'd be like, yep, there's more. There's more to this. What about the Hensonverse? We've watched the Jug Band Christmas, but like Fraggle Rock, basically anything with puppeteering done by the Henson Company.
Henson.
It's like it's
Dark-
almost endless.
Dark Crystal. And
Oh yeah.
you can hit all those too.
To this day, it continues. There's stuff that I see on like that my kids watch that I all of a sudden in the credits I'm seeing like one way or another the Henson Company involved. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
90s TMNT movies, dude.
Uh-huh.
Star
Hanson
Wars.
I
on
think
tour.
There's a lot of opportunity, and yeah, we're gonna put these all together in like categories as they were, as you know, Broad Show has the list for each one, and then maybe we'll put out a poll and just see. I mean, we'll promote the poll as much as possible and see what people want
How long
to
is
see.
the poll?
The poll is going to be as long as your list.
Oh,
So however many categories you have, we'll put them in like, 90s Disney or, like Disney block, Nickelodeon block, whatever. Henson universe, the Hensonverse, whatever.
Mhm.
Things like that in categories.
The Great Green Feltoning.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe we'll get some interaction on there and see what people want to see. So that would be kind of nice to do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was fine with this. I definitely would not watch more of this. I don't know if I'd do the 2 more episodes kind of judgment like Wilson would, but I'm good with what we watched. It's fine. Let's just leave it at that. And this was our bonus episode of Tiger Sharks after our 80s cartoon rewind tier list. Yeah, hope everybody enjoyed our discussions on those 80s cartoons. I enjoyed our discussion. I enjoyed watching it with you guys. That was really fun, revisiting these. And yeah, I hope to watch some other stuff, like Bracho said, or no, like Wilson said. We're well versed in things that do not matter, and I think that's what we should strive for on this channel. Just an archive of discussions, archive of discussions on things that do not matter,
that don't matter to anybody but us,
exactly.
And barely even to the 3 of us.
Right. All right. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Underwater adios.
I like it.
Give them the old underwater adios, dude.
The subaquatic goodbye. No, the subaquatic auf Wiedersehen. That's better.